Moving from the Visitor Center at Bandalier National Monument. And proceeding down the trail. Completely neat area. Who would think ponderosa pines in the middle of the New Mexican desert? And yes, just so you know, it really is me. Hello! Around you is part of the Pajarito Plateau, formed by two violent eruptions of the Jemez volcano more than 1 million years ago. Located 14 miles to the northwest, this powerful volcano ejected enough material to cover this 400 square mile area with a layer of volcanic ash up to 1,000 feet thick. Each of the two Jimenez eruptions was 600 times more powerful than the 1980 eruption of Mount St. Helens. The pink rock of the canyon wall may look like sandstone, but is actually volcanic ash that compacted over time into a soft, crumbly rock called tuff. Tuff is very easily eroded by the action of wind and rain. These walls belong to the village of Keweenaw. It's only one of several large pueblos located between Bandalier National Monument, within Bandalier National Monument. Ancestral Pueblo people live across the Pajarito Plateau and had cultural links with the people of Mesa Verde and Chaco Canyon. 1 to 2 stories high. Keweenaw contained about 400 rooms and housed approximately 100 people. A central plaza contained 3 kivas. Access to the village was through a single ground level opening, which we just came through. And a kiva is a meeting lodge. Imagine this village filled with sights, sounds, and smells of daily activity. Women grinding corn, The ancient scent of ground corn. Bakes in flatbread ovens. And there's just tons of these little rooms all over the place. Inside a reconstructed cavette, blackened wall ceiling, and I'm standing up inside. Floor, fire pit in the corner, window to see above, stairs I came up, and out to the canyon floor. Now that's pretty cool. This house was reconstructed in 1920 to give visitors an idea of how some settlers may have looked. Archaeological information suggests that these reconstructions may not be completely accurate. Entry to the dwelling, as in the doorway and the roof, right in the front of the structure. Adobe front in front of your lid hole or something like that. That's where we just were at the simulation of a front to a house. Along the canyon wall down to the city of, oh, now how did I pronounce that? I forget. And I tell you, they must have been pretty good climbers, because the trail is one shoe wide. Going down now. You don't want to go over the edge. It's kind of neat. Can you see the turkey or the bird or the duck or whatever it is? And can you see the little spiral? And there's some other things up there.
Some art, Indian art. The wall.
They can't see what you think.
All along Apartment Row. By the early 1400s, 40% of Bandelier's population was located within Frijoles Canyon, exceeding the density of the mesa tops by 3 times. Based on the number of habitation sites in Frijoles Canyon, it is estimated that maximum population reached an all-time high of more than 500 people in the late 1400s. When you look at Talos House and the number of cavettes, it's easy to imagine a whole row of houses lining the canyon, looking down on a cleared canyon floor. The voices of people coming and going from Huahana, the city down there, and the hum of the bustle of daily life fill the densely populated canyon. I bet it would be, because I know you can hear lots of things in a canyon. Yeah, coming up, well, I don't know. Going down might be okay, but here's the way to get down. So here's where the alcove house is that I was at. Can't see the little round building, but these are the steps I came down, and down, and then down on the other side, all the way down to here. And now I'm back down on the trail. Woo! Here's a water dam to keep some of the flooding out whenever they had their flash flood. And it's right there next to the parking lot. And there's the visitor center. And the dam goes up. And then it's all the flash flooding that we've seen before. It's almost as amazing as the cave features itself. I do believe that's the circle, that's the little village where we were most of the day, and there's the trail, and there's some people trying to hold steady, and the little village, and the Chaco Canyon, or the little cliff dwellings where we were. Battery's running out. Anyway, that's down in the canyon. Here's on the top of all the volcanic ash and the gorge that it kind of washed down. Keeps going all the way down into the gorge on this side and into the hills. Makes the Rio Grande River eventually. Alright, so that was our trip into Bandalier. Now the battery's working better. Maybe we can get the little village and the little cliff dwellings. Apartment row, I called it. And on up there. And yes, they even have golf way out in the desert in New Mexico. They truly, truly do. And there's still snow on the mountains way out there. And it's a beautiful 60-degree day, light wind, playing golf in the desert. Desert roads. All right, so go play now. Bye.
Evaporated out.
Just thought I'd give you a view out my front door here in New Mexico with the beast of the truck. And here is the sunset in New Mexico out my front door.
With salt and pepper. I'm also going to add just a little bit of
All the way around.
help everything come together.
Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? It's a pretty sunset. It's a little bright through the camera, I bet. With the colors
Now we're
are
gonna make the
just
topping. I'm
tremendous.
going to start with, of course, mayonnaise. And I'm going to add
Focus down,
a
focus
good
down.
amount of Fontina cheese.
Color
to
down,
that.
color
We're going to
down.
add a bunch of shredded Parmesan cheese. And the combination
Sunset
of these two cheeses
in
will
New Mexico.
allow this topping to really
Late
melt out
March.
and stay